everyone, and welcome back to day 5 of BNBs in Brevard. This series has been amazing. On Monday, we had a home in Palm Bay. On Tuesday, a home in Merritt Island. On Wednesday, a full-length BNB Life episode for another home in Merritt Island. Thursday, we had a full-length episode for home in Titusville, and today we're capping off the series with Cocoa Beach. This is definitely an episode you don't want to miss. Now, let's get into it with a small update from the giveaway that we were supposed to have today that is going to be now a little later this year so we could give it its own time. We have a reel from Suncourt Surfacing. That is our series sponsor. And then a small snippet for the short-term rental owners here in Brevard County, some useful information. And then we're going to get into our nonprofit, the Trent Art Foundation. It's my family's foundation, so we greatly appreciate everybody who has supported that over the last few years, especially with the Space Coast Mural Festival. Let's get into it.
This December, BNB Life is giving back in a big way. Get ready for a night of fun, surprises, and unforgettable prizes. Join us for our holiday giveaway, streaming live across Facebook and YouTube. We're kicking things off by giving away exclusive BNB Life merchandise, plus hundreds of dollars in gift cards and certificates to your favorite local spots. But that's not all. You could win a once-in-a-lifetime Craig Cat adventure on Florida's beautiful waters. And for the grand prize, one lucky winner will enjoy a free stay at a featured BNB right here on the Space Coast. So, mark your calendar now. The fun starts Thursday, December 12th at 7 p.m. EST. Tag a friend in the comments to enter and win. BNB Life, where every stay tells a story. We'll see you on December 12th. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a short-term rental host in Brevard County, or you're thinking about becoming one, this video is for you. We're going to dive into some key insights that will help you not just succeed, but truly thrive in our unique market. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about who's actually visiting. It's crucial to know your audience. A huge demographic for us here in Brevard is the snowbird community. These are folks, often retirees, who escape the cold northern winters and stay for weeks, sometimes even months at a time. What are they looking for? Comfort is king. They want a home away from home, in a quiet neighborhood, with easy access to essentials like grocery stores, healthcare facilities, and maybe even a local community center. If your property fits this description, highlighting these features in your listing is a must. But it's not just about snowbirds. We're seeing a fantastic increase in younger families and international tourists. This group has a different set of needs. Think about what would make their stay unforgettable. Do you have a safe, kid-friendly space? Are you pet-friendly? These amenities can be a game changer and significantly broaden your rental's appeal. Implementing things like an AI travel assistant personalized to your BNB makes all the difference for guests looking for travel tips and local eats and entertainment. You can find this at nearmybnb.com. Now let's talk money and timing. You have to optimize for our peak seasons. The snowbird season, which typically runs from October through April, is your prime time. This is when demand is highest, so your pricing should reflect that. But don't sleep on the summer months. That's when families are on vacation and looking for a great spot near the coast. And here's a special Brevard tip. Always keep an eye on the launch schedule. A rocket launch can bring in a rush of visitors any time of year, creating mini peaks in demand. Smart pricing strategies that account for these events can seriously boost your income. Finally, let's cover the important but less glamorous, side of things. Compliance. Operating legally is non-negotiable. If you re-renting your property more than 3 times a year for periods of less than 30 days, you need a license from the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, or DBPR. On top of that, you're responsible for collecting and remitting taxes. This includes the 5% tourist development tax for the county and the state's 6% sales tax. Staying on top of these regulations protects you, your business, and ensures you're a responsible member of our local community. So, to recap, know your guest, optimize your pricing for our unique seasons, and always stay compliant. By focusing on these areas, you will be well on your way to running a successful and profitable short-term rental here on the Space Coast. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips. See you in the next one.
Hi, my name is Kyle Trent. I am the founder of the Trent Art Foundation and co-founder of the Space Coast Mural Festival. My brother and I started the Trent Art Foundation a couple years ago in the respect of making sure that the Space Coast Mural Festival had everything that it needed, including the organization behind it, in order for the artists to thrive the most and the event to be the best. So, we wanted to make sure that the community in itself was wholesome. And with that, I mean the arts. There have been artists in and out of the Space Coast for so many years, but we wanted to bring together the artist collective. We wanted to make sure that the community had art everywhere, as much as possible. You know, we were walking down the street and there were so many bare walls, and we just kept walking by and saying that one needed a mural and that one needed a mural. So having the art therapy being added to the communities was really important for us. So the first year we had a few artists, about 24, and we had a few thousand people come through, a couple volunteers helping out. The second year we had about 5,000 visitors. We had almost 30 muralists, and over the time we had seen a steady progression of the arts grow in itself in the community. The artists from the first 2 festivals, we heard countless occasions where they had had jobs come from the mural festival itself. People had seen them, work had came through, and they're able to feed their families that way. You know, so helping the artists out was our first love, getting them out and exposed as much as possible, and then helping the community grow in its arts and culture was just as important. The community collective is the most important part about running an organization like the Trent Art Foundation or a festival like the Space Coast Mural Festival. Without the community getting involved, organizations like the Space Coast Office of Tourism and Sherwin-Williams donating most of the paint, you know, it's really hard for us to be able to make something like this happen. It takes a village, quite literally. It takes the collective in order for us to be able to bring things like this to the community, in order to make sure that the artists are still thriving here and that everybody is able to appreciate the arts year-round. So art therapy is a real thing. I know I've mentioned it a few times already, but the community responds to the arts and the vibrancy in having these large-scale paintings all over the place. It statistically makes the community happier. It statistically makes the community economically more efficient. We have a Space Coast mural map that is on the Trent Art Foundation website that you can go and find a lot of the murals all throughout the Space Coast. It helps bring more exposure to the artists themselves, and it allows anybody traveling through the ability to see everything that the Space Coast has to offer. So the children, they were an amazing experience for me to watch throughout the whole first and second mural festival. Watching all of them go around, interacting with the artists themselves, the artists giving them paintbrushes to paint on the walls. it was really cool watching them get inspired through that, having the children's art section and seeing all the creative spray cans that they had colored. And it was beautiful just to be able to see the interaction with the children throughout that festival. So we're looking to have the Mural Festival next year in the spring, and we are looking to do it maybe not so much bigger, but better. We want just as many muralists as the year before. We want just as much guest attendance, all of the voting that takes place on all of your favorite artists throughout the whole Mural Festival. You know, we want to have the same vibe that we have had in the years past, so we don't want to change too much, but we still want to bring that arts and culture to the city that we decide to host this at. Residents, just come out and attend. You know, come out and check out the festival itself. Have your friends and family from out of town come through. Everybody that we have helps support. Travelers, same thing. Make sure you're coming by. You know, set your schedules to come and visit the Space Coast during that time. Come and say hi to the artists, get involved. And B&B hosts, you can donate your homes to the muralists that are staying when they're in town. We can also, through nearmybnb.com, have your homes available and showcased during the festival, before the festival, for guests coming in from out of town to stay at. If 3,000 plus B&B owners in the Space Coast came together to help out with the Trent Art Foundation and the Space Coast Mural Festival, it would be an exponential growth in what we're able to do and provide, not just to the artists yearly and during the festival, but to the community itself. You know, we'll be able to put up more community mural projects and get everybody involved. So everybody can appreciate art. There's not a single person out here who can't go and take a pencil and start doodling, you know, get a paintbrush and paint a wall, get a spray can, draw in your shed. Everybody can appreciate the arts. And I implore everybody to do so. It makes you feel happy and warm and fuzzy inside. You know, it brings that love out that everybody looks for so much. You know, we are all kids just trying to experience life as adults for the most part. And one way I know to bring that out is to just start doodling. So you can find us on Facebook at Trent Art Foundation. You can find us on the website, trentartfoundation.com. And you can also find the Mural Festival information as well on spacecoastmuralfestival.com. Thank you all so much for supporting the Trent Art Foundation over the last few years and helping us bring events to the Space Coast, like the Space Coast Mural Festival and the Bold Murals Project over at the Brevard Zoo this past year. We really appreciate it. So when you get a chance, head over to trentartfoundation.com. There's many ways to show your support, and we appreciate every bit of it. So now a big shout out to Off the Grid Jiu-Jitsu over in Cocoa Beach. With today being Cocoa Beach's episode, we had to shout them out. Ask for Frank. He's the instructor over there. So whenever you get a chance, if you're rolling through Cocoa Beach, make sure to stop by and say hi to them. Now, some more music from local band True Phonic. If you haven't heard of them yet, you probably don't live on the Space Coast or here in Florida, but make sure to go check them out. An amazing jam band right here from the Space Coast. We really appreciate the vibe and culture that they have brought to Brevard. Let's listen.
Hey, welcome to the final day of B&Bs in Brevard series. We're happy to be a part of it. My name is Jake from True Phonic, a part of Brevard County, a Brevard County band. This is my son Cole. What do you want to tell him, Cole?
Here's a clip of my dad's band True Phonic.
up a few days, now I feel it in my chest. Nothing is for certain, so I wonder what's next. And if it ain't for the fame, guess I'm working for respect. I'm working for respect. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for. But didn't mean to just slip my mind. Oh, I wish someone had told me the money don't buy me time. I walk behind my own lead. Now I finally got my way. But if they tell you that is easy, oh, it gets harder every day. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for. But did the meaning just slip my mind? Someone had told me the money don't buy me time. All my days are slaved away. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for. But did the meaning just slip my mind? Oh, I wish someone had told me the money don't buy me time. Money don't buy me no money, don't buy me no time. So tell me what I'm singing for. Did the meaning just slip my mind? Oh, I wish someone had told me the money don't buy me time.
Love listening to them, love grooving to them. They're always such a treat. Anytime you can see them in person, please go watch them. It is well worth every bit of that time. Now, let's get into our t-shirt sponsor for the series, Barefoot Design over in Cocoa Village. Like I've been saying over the last few days, if you need group t-shirts for your cruise trips, for your park trips, or if you're B&B hosts and you want to give out custom shirts to your guests coming through, make sure to reach out to them. And then we have a small snippet from B&B Life Property Management, and then we are getting into some eats with Chef Wayne today. Let's watch.
Representing some of the most luxurious and eclectic short-term rentals on Florida's Space Coast. Welcome to BNB Life Property Management, where your property isn't just managed. It's featured. For the rest of this year, every homeowner who joins our team will receive a free professional promo reel of your home, an annual revenue projection, a featured listing on nearmybnb.com, your own AI travel assistant custom tailored to your rental, and a full local demographic analysis all on us. What sets us apart? We're the only management team on the Space Coast with a built-in marketing engine powered by our BNB Life episodes seen around the world. With our in-house website and social media team, we don't just boost bookings. We build brands. Together, we grow your visibility, identity, and recognition across every platform. And because we believe in hospitality with heart, each stay helps support our local community. So if you're ready to elevate your property, your brand, and your impact, this is your moment. Join BNB Life Property Management today. Before we close out our final onboarding spots for the year, just head to nearmybnb.com/pm.
Another episode. Today I'm going to show you how to make another really tasty one-pan dish. We're doing a roasted Brussels sprout and sweet potato with maple glaze. You're going to love it. Ready? I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Hey, alrighty, here we go again. I'm going to show you how to finish up on that maple roasted sweet potato and Brussels sprout dish. Actually, what I've got going here, I've got a couple different potatoes already started. Like, diced up some sweet potatoes and some russet potatoes, just to get a little head start. A little chunk of that red onion off of there. Cutting in some nice sized pieces for this. Now, I'm going to spread these up across the top a little bit. All these red onions. This is a fun dish, a one-pan, easy dish to make in the oven. Okay, next we're going to go with our Brussels sprouts. Trim the bottom off and take our Brussels sprouts and cut them in half. I like to lay my Brussels sprouts open face. That's because of the maple syrup. This is what makes this dish fantastic. One pan dish, easy, super easy to make. We're going to season this with a little salt and pepper, a little olive oil, and then our maple syrup. And we're going to let this roast in the oven, 375 degrees, for approximately a half hour. These are some pretty looking Brussels sprouts too. Look at that. Nice and fresh. Now what I like to do with this, take a little bit of olive oil, nice little sprinkle, like so over the top. Then as always, anything you're cooking, always season along the way, a little salt and pepper. And now here's what really makes this dish, is maple syrup. Nice and easy, you're going to just drizzle over them Brussels sprouts for sure. You definitely want to hit each Brussels sprout. That's why I lay them up like that. Kind of soaks in there in that half where it's cut. See that? And there we are. Hit that Brussels sprout like that. It's already gorgeous, look at that. You can almost eat it raw. A half hour in the oven with all this, and off we go.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, here we go. We are coming out of the oven with our sweet potato and Brussels sprout maple roast. Now basically this is an easy dish. We just plate this up in the middle. Put down colors, the roasted potatoes, the sweet potatoes, the russet potatoes, the red onions, the Brussels sprouts all together. I mean, this is just a meal. It's fantastic. It's delicious. Just to finish it off, let's give you just a little more drizzle over the top of the maple syrup. And there we have it. Absolutely delicious, 100% vegan, incredibly good, healthy meal. Hey, Chef Wayne saying thanks a lot for joining in to see us today here in B&B Life. Make sure you tune in next time for another healthy, delicious, great recipe that we're going to make just for you to show you how you can make it for your next stay with B&B Life. We'll see you next time.
Thank you again, Chef Wayne, for being a part of B&B Life culture. We've really appreciated all of the eats that you have created for us over the last few years. If y'all haven't had a chance to see any of the other segments that he has made, he's got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Just head over to nearmybnb.com/BNB TV to check them out. It's well worth the time, especially if you're traveling and you want to travel a little more cheap. You don't have to go out and eat every time. You can cook food in your home with all of the things that they provide. He's made it really easy. Now let's get into a small graphic for our AI travel assistant that can help you plan your trips out, budget them, find places for you to stay, find places for you to eat and be entertained. And then a small graphic from the Space Coast community. If you're traveling here to the Space Coast, it's a page you definitely want to follow. It has a lot of updates on events and culture in the area, eats, entertainment, all of that good stuff. And then the moment everybody's been waiting for, the B&B, Cocoa Beach. Let's
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of B&B Life. My name is Mac Rowe and we are staying in Cocoa Beach, Florida today. We're actually getting our morning started over here at the Southern Charm Cafe where we're going to get some breakfast before we head off to the Oz Museum, which if you're familiar with the Wizard of Oz, you'll enjoy that. So let's get Good morning and welcome back to another episode of B&B Life. My name is Mac Rowe and we are staying in Cocoa Beach, Florida today. We're actually getting our morning started over here at the Southern Charm Cafe where we're going to get some breakfast before we head off to the Oz Museum, which if you're familiar with the Wizard of Oz, you'll enjoy that. So let's get in there, get some food, and get our day started. All right, so we just got our food. I have the Southern Benedict, which is an Eggs Benedict on top of some Southern fried chicken. Looks fantastic. And then I have the special shrimp and grits, which comes with andouille and fried okra. And if you love some Southern food, this is the perfect place to go because it's Southern Charm. So let's get right into it, enjoy this food, and then head over to the Oz Museum for some fun. Okay, we just made it here to the Oz Museum, which is, of course, the Wizard of Oz Museum. And we're gonna go ahead and follow the yellow brick road all the way inside, see if we can find some courage, find some heart, and find our minds. Let's go. So we had a wonderful time at the Oz Museum. So many cool things to see, all the memorabilia, all the little featurettes they had, the little kids room, and then the immersive experience, which was indeed immersive. But now it's time to immerse ourselves into some lunch. We're over here at Siam Orchids on Cocoa Beach, right off of A1A, where we're gonna get some fresh sushi as well as some other things. So let's go in there, get some lunch, and then head over to the B&B. Okay, the food is here. I ordered the pineapple fried rice with the beef, and then we have a fresh sushi roll, which happens to be the Cocoa Beach roll, primarily because we are here located in Cocoa Beach for this episode of B&B Life. So now it's time to break out the chopsticks and get right into it. So we'll see you guys at the B&B after we're done with lunch. All right, we just got back from Siam Orchid where we had some awesome sushi, and now it's time to relax at this beautiful B&B here in Cocoa Beach. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, and then afterwards, we're gonna head to the actual beach and have some fun. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've made it to the beach, ready to have some fun, hit some waves, borrowed one of the rafts or inflatables from the B&B, and also a couple towels. Like I said, if you're not prepared, they'll make sure you are. So let's go in the water, have some fun, hit some waves, and play in the sand. I'll see you out there. Okay, we just got back from the beach. Now I'm gonna get ready for dinner here soon. But before I do that, this water looks way too inviting for me not to swim. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive in real quick before we get ready for dinner. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I have just made it here to the heart of downtown Cocoa Beach, and I'm gonna be going to dinner at the Koa restaurant, which opened up in March. So if you're not familiar with it, it's time to get familiar. So let's go inside, get some dinner, and see what it's all about. So we just got our food. They brought us a sample of their seasonal offerings, some of their main dishes, and some of their new lounge items. They have the crispy shrimp bao, the bluefin tuna tacos, and the chicken lollipops. Those are the main items. And then for the new lounge items, we have the lobster roll and the Wagyu beef hot dog. So let's try a bite of everything, see how it tastes. I know it's gonna be incredible because it is dressed to impress. So let's get into it. And then after this, if we still have room, we'll go get some ice cream at Ice Cream Hut. See ya. Okay, after that delicious dinner, it's time to end our night with a sweet treat. Before we head back to the B&B, we're stopping over at the Ice Cream Hut, which is labeled the best ice cream around. We're gonna find out if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be because they have over 36 hand scoop flavors, soft serve ice cream, and milkshakes. I can't wait to try it, so let's get in there, have a sweet treat, and then head back to the B&B to call it a night. All right, that wraps up our day here in Cocoa Beach, Florida. I hope you enjoyed seeing it as much as we enjoyed doing it. From the food, to the Oz Museum, to the beach, and back to the B&B, where we can relax by a fire. What a better way to end the day off. But thank you guys so much for watching this far. And if you'd like to see us in your city, leave us a comment or send us a message, and we'll try our best to make it out there. But until next time, my name is Mac Rowe, and this is B&B Life.